It's late. The clock is ticking, the deadline is approaching, and my work is barely started. I tried caffeine, taking a quick break, and I even put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I feel as if I've tried everything, and yet somehow I just can't seem to concentrate. Does that sound familiar? I know that it isn't just me. We've all had nights when we just can't seem to remain focused on what it is that we're doing. Maybe it isn't only homework. It can be to tackle an assignment at work or to even just get through everyday chores. It's as if no matter what we try, our brains sometimes just hit a wall that can't be brought down. So, how do we break through that wall? I am both a student and a worker. I know how tough it can be to stay focused with so much on your plate between juggling classes, assignments, and work responsibilities. I've often found myself staring blankly at my screen, trying all kinds of tricks to snap back into focus. Through my own experiences and some research on how music can improve concentration, I've gathered information that can help us all break through distractions. Today, I want to share some straightforward tips on using music as a tool to boost our focus, whether we're studying, working, or just trying to get things done. I've broken it down to three simple steps that can make a huge difference. 1. Choosing the genre of music. 2. Making a playlist. And 3. Controlling the volume. Let's start with our first step, choosing the right genre of music. Think about the task you need to complete. Does it require focus and concentration, or is it fast and repetitive? Slower tempo music is generally better for tasks that require heavy focus like homework, while faster tempo is better for tasks that require physical movement like working out. You also need to think about what you enjoy. Some think that jazz is the best genre of music to help you focus, but the truth is that the best genre of music is whatever genre you like. We want to remove distractions, so if you dislike what you're listening to, then your brain will actively process the negative feelings, taking away your ability to remain on task. You also need to stick to instrumentals. We are trying to remove distractions. Lyrics can trigger thoughts or memories unrelated to what it is you're doing, which then disrupts your focus. It is most important for a heavy focused task. And after we figure out the kind of music we want, let's talk about making a playlist. You need to maintain a steady tempo or energy throughout the playlist. A steady beat creates a predictable pattern that the brain can readily follow, and that allows you to easily zone in and stay present. You also need to limit the length of the playlist for natural breaks. Keeping the playlist shorter, around 30 to 60 minutes, serves as a natural reminder to take a short break. This is good for your minds because it allows it to refresh before returning to your task. And you also need to be open to adjusting the playlist, or you can have multiple. It is always good to adjust your playlist depending on your mood and task. If your taste in music changes, then change the music. If your task requires a different energy, then choose or create a playlist that matches your pace and energy. Now that a perfect playlist is ready, we can move on to the final step, which is controlling the volume. You must keep the volume low and at most moderate. This is, in my opinion, the most important step. You want to be able to hear your own thoughts. If it's too loud, then it can disrupt your thinking process. Make sure it remains only in the background. It also minimizes distractions. Loud music can draw your attention away from your work because you become more aware of the details in it, like the instruments. And last, but I think it's most important, it reduces fatigue and ear damage. Lower volumes significantly reduce the risk of hearing loss, and your ears won't have to work as hard to process the sound, which minimizes fatigue. We've all faced those frustrating moments when deadlines are closing in and distractions seem to be everywhere. Whether it's homework, work assignments, or everyday chores, staying focused can feel impossible. However, music might just be the solution to your struggles if you follow these three simple steps: choosing the right genre of music, creating a proper playlist, and controlling the volume. With these strategies, we can break through those mental blocks. So the next time you're drowning in distractions, just hit play and let the music work its magic just how it did when working on this speech.